Hey everybody, Rhadamant here. Thanks for tuning in to Survive the Swarm. Yeah. Hello. So, from last episode, Zombiefied made some changes to the mod, which more or less accommodates some of the things that we're doing, like introducing the Leviathans and stuff like that. I don't want to spoil anything. Additionally, I don't necessarily know all of the changelog, the changes that were made, but I do know that I have some things to do before this next group of animals comes to attack me. I am very much going to need to move some of these corpses out of the way, so doors are actually closed. That would be very tragic. I had to fight my heart out to get... Oh, come on, how do I... I'm not trying to haul it, or construct it. How does this... Where is this big thing? Oh, it's right there. Oh, it's not actually blocking the door. Well, I'm going to haul it anyway, because I can't see through it. So at the end of last episode, we had a giant swarm of Leviathans come to try to kill us. We've been doing a whole lot of shooting, so I think I still have active sound for these guys. What I want to do is to get everyone a little bit of a break, because overworking them causes mental breaks, and mental breaks causes premature death. I think we've barely established that as a causal link by now. Alright, that's no longer held open. Good. We are all set. So the base, or rather the map, I should say, is relatively overrun. I mean, that's alright. We do have, because of the traders that wandered down here, we do have a bit of a problem down here where those zombies got through those double sets of doors. So what I'm going to do is build a wall here so I don't have another accident. And Mickle, you should be thrown back onto stay close, or home, rather. Weenie sending a kidney. Part of me thinks that you, Weenie, are one of my old school friends that I used to play Left 4 Dead with. We would play a lot of Left 4 Dead, and he loved being Hunter, and I would joke that every time he'd jump onto someone, I'd yell, "Eat their kidneys! Eat their kidneys!" And like, then he changed his Steam name to Kidneys, and it's been Kidneys for like easily over a decade now. Which is a very long time to reference a joke. But, yeah. How's it going, Cheese? It's going pretty good for me. I'm just trying to get all of my YouTube recording for the next foreseeable future all set up. Pink link for steel, a weenie for kidneys. That's hence the kidney story. But, yeah. So, you all voted last episode that I need to be building my ship somewhere up north. And this beautiful teak farm here, I think, is probably where the ship's going to go. Or at least the initial reactor. I could also do it in this hayfield. You know what? This hayfield's a little bit closer. I'm going to do the hayfield. Holy moly, Cheese. Cheese dropping community gifts to all of you. Or to 10 of you, I should say. I really need to customize my, my bits and... I'll get around to that. My sort of alert noises. Because... they probably shouldn't be sounding like, you know, conscripting or whatever. Alright, so I will make my ship here. It's closer. The reactor raids, I have mixed feelings about the reactor raids. Or rather, I should say, maybe not mixed feelings, but mixed expectations. I think the reactor raids are going to be easier in this series than most of the other series. Because a lot of the human raiders are going to turn into zombies. But with that said, there is always the element of chaos and surprise, so there is no guarantees that it won't turn crazy. We've had some pretty close calls already, and now with zombie beak things and Leviathans roaming the map, you know, the stakes are ever higher. So I have a lot of bionic parts here, and I don't rightly recall why. I'm going to have to do, before I get really going, I'm going to have to do a quick health check. So, VTech needs a foot or a leg. I don't have one for him. Some of my shooters could inherit those better eyes, so Jen needs the arm. Don't have one of those either. JD, given that you have Luciferium, that was honestly my fault, but given that you have Luciferium addiction, I'm going to start to make you a bit of a cyborg as well. You're going to join my cyborg races. Alright, Cry here also needs, there's a bite scar on his left leg. Yeah, alright, I'm just going to invest a lot into JD. JD, I hope that you are able to, what is your skill at? Oh, yeah, you're a fast learner, you're fine. Alright, so I did have one request that, yeah, well, if Cheese wants to be renamed Cyber Cheese, I could go ahead and do that. That's no problem at all. James here wants to be reassigned. So in about 10 minutes time, for all of you early viewers, all the people that showed up nice and early, I'm going to go ahead and do that and give James a new owner. And this was the same thing I just did yesterday in the Wardens of Eriador. The people that showed up nice and early are going to have a shot at being assigned a hobbit. Not next week, but the week after. I will be here next week for Survive the Swarm. I will not be here next week for the Wardens of Eriador. I will be making an announcement on my channel about that. Additionally, all the people here that aren't part of the Discord community, we are having a game giveaway where I am, where people that have spare CD keys for whatever games, you know, Humble Bundle bundles and stuff like that, they're able to donate their keys to me, or, you know, their whatever, if they want to or not. And then I raffle those off. And then I've also thrown in RimWorld and Kenshi into the pot as well. So two of the games I play the most are going to be added to that queue. Humble Bundle. So I think, is there, my mic boom is in the way. So there are still some wild animals out here that have not been turned yet. But wow, there is a lot of zombie animals out there as well. So one of the things is, I should probably start working on cleaning it up. Cyborg Chimp, what is your surgery success chance? I really don't want, it's over 100%. So if there's a failure, it was a critical fail. Can you turn on the don't display hats mods? You know what? I don't even need to do that mod. There we are. One of the advantages of showing hats is I could tell if someone's like ill-equipped at a glance, but everyone's pretty much wearing cowboy hats. Given how infrequently we get shot at, and most of it is just zombies, I think it's just fine. Crimson Russ, thanks for the luck. Hopefully we won't need it. So, again, I'll reiterate, the plan is to build the ship up here, in this farm-ish spot. I will figure out how wide we can go. It's going to be one weird-shaped ship. That I will not deny. I can be Cyber Cheese. Okay, Cyber Cheese. Cyber Cheese the third. Dobby says he can't buy Alpha Beavers. Yeah, I just didn't think it really fit with the whole zombie apocalypse. Alpha Beavers would be a little weird. Alright, I'm sort of curious. Ooh, even more zombies. Thanks, Storyteller. Foxes, and oh man, it's really starting to stack up. So we're doing some general maintenance in the base, and then as soon as we're out of maintenance, I guess there's still some mining to do. As soon as we're out of some tasks, I think going to war with whatever zombies are out there is, at this point, a little overdue. I'm just trying to catch up to remind myself what I have been working on. So we've got marine armor, advanced components, regular components, lots of kibble. This here is turning into my hangar, my space hangar. I don't think I'm fully ready for the reactor raids, but I'm kind of eager to hit the go button anyway. Pulse weapons for the shooters would be a very wise idea. Expensive one, but I'll have that on the back queue. This door is going to be moved up, up. want to make as much room as I can for the ship. Ideally, trying to get everyone off this planet together. So I think in a minute here, what I'm going to do is start firing, and that's going to attract... How many zombies do I got out there now? 240. So there's almost... there's over 10 zombies per person ready to come eat me and my brains. We have a lot of spare organs, don't we? Yeah, that we do. I also have a lot of leather chairs. If you're wondering about all the leather chairs, we sort of made the decision that selling straight leather doesn't yield all that much money, but the leather chairs would. I don't even really care who builds them. It's just something we can sell to people. I would say our meat is looking pretty good. We have a whole lot of Leviathan pearls as well. We don't really get a whole lot of visitors. One of the things that I really failed to do is to befriend anyone local. So I did ship off a bit of a trade to the Orhilor, but there's not really a lot of... This series wasn't really about befriending neighbors or anything like that. It was about murder and killing and that stuff. I really have a hard time believing that everybody is being productive, but I guess they are. Oh yeah, wow. As soon as I see a lot of the people up here idle, maybe at the crack of dawn tomorrow morning, the war against the zombies will commence. I should just prep for that. So we have a ton of wake up. What I do not have is a lot of meds. So I think herbal meds is something I should consider. We have a lot of rice. I'm getting a ton of hops. Hi, Kevin. I'm pretty good. How about yourself? Pretty darn good. Okay, we are stockpiling our beer. I think in a lot of my communities, I sort of run low on beer. Another thing I could do is a backup, and I'll do it over here. I'll do a backup of smoke leaf, just in case people get really mentally fatigued, I guess. We'll get the smoke leaf going. The chem fuel refinery here should allow for big thing meat, insect meat, zombie meat. Alright, that is all set up. Why they never added pulse turrets to the game? Probably because they are, well, slug turrets were even better. I remember a time when RimWorld didn't even have slug turrets. That was tough. Oh. I forgot about your inspired creativity. So here's a legendary statue that he just manufactured. I think that is going straight into the barracks. So the barracks is right now extremely impressive. Is this going to be... Oh, unbelievably. Good. We hit a new tier. That's pretty cool. And ambrosia from Glitch. Thanks, Glitch. Oh, another big change to the Zombiefied patch that was made is zombies no longer get downed from pain. That was a little weird. I think that was last week, correct? Where they were being downed because of pain overload, pain shock, and they don't feel pain anymore. So that's fixed. Art description. That's a good call. Bears an image of Casey working feverishly with seductive expression. Wow. Do you have feelings for her? Her skill is visible in the work. It's complex, realistic, clashing, amorish. So it's an image of Casey becoming better shooter. That makes sense. What your pawn had in mind while making that was your single in the zombie apocalypse. And Casey is single as well. That's what you had in mind. Alright, it's becoming nightfall. And then we will try to do the purge. Now, one of the big advantages to the purge here is if I can start removing all of the wealth from the tile. If you check my colony wealth, I'm up in the 400,000 range. A lot of that is because there's a ton of wealth locked up on the map here that is contributing to my colony's wealth, but I don't benefit from it at all. Now, most of it I have either grabbed or destroyed, while that ostrich straight up looks non-zombie. I think that might be a bug, because there's no way I would look at that ostrich normally and be like, ah, that's a zombie ostrich. For the big things, I mean, these blood spiders, it kind of makes sense because they're very red, so you tint red with green and you don't really have much of a change. There's a triple launcher out there rotting. And there's a lot of little tasks that I could be doing. Wow, these zombies really spread out. Make yourselves comfortable. I don't really know if I want to rely on Light Void tanking zombies yet, though. But when Casey gets that marine armor, maybe we'll try it. I'd hate to sacrifice someone, but at least it's an experiment. I don't truly know the answer. I know that Zombiefied, the author of the mod, has been making efforts to try to design the mod so that it goes after replaceable limbs first, making it possible to have brawlers, but I don't know how perfected his attempts have gotten. Someone in YouTube comments made a joke about how all the other communities of the world are struggling to survive, and here I am with a thriving zombie leather furniture business. I would have loved to see a series, you know, like this on real TV, where like people are so good at surviving the zombie apocalypse that it's like a joke to them. That'd be awesome. Tadpole, I'm gonna have you man the motor right now, and we are just going to send some shells out. I'm sure it will piss off a lot of these zombies, but the idea here is to burn up some corpses and maybe harm some zombies in the process. Light Void says his pawn is ready to be sacrificed for science. Man, the time to new shell is a long time. Oh, that was a good hit, though. Sorry, Tadpole, I shouldn't have insulted your skill there. Kibble coming down from Iris. And as you can see, these zombies are pissed. I'm going to forbid these doors. They aren't allowed through the doors anyway, but I'm going to forbid them. Just, be careful. Colonist needs names. No, you don't. You should already be assigned. Hold on. Cheese. There we go. Inspiration. Creativity for 0. 0 you. That won't be helpful. Oh, and of course, cue the rain. So, the RimWorld, if you're curious, I'm sure I've mentioned this previously, but it is designed so that if you have too much fire on your map, it will just put them all out anyway. But what I will do is lure these zombies to the fire trap and see if I can't. I'm not even gonna put an ignition in it. I'm just going to try to burn these all without a fuel source, without carpet or something like that. This should be good. Another thing I would like to do is be able to slam the door behind them. Okay, you should be able to not hold fire. There we go. And I'm going to do that with one of my animals. Crimson Rust decided to send me some components. Cool. I appreciate it, Crimson. Let's flick this back on. Make it a little bit more noise. Wow, we really have like a caravan of them. Now, some of them get stuck. I don't know why they are AI like glued to turrets, but that's all right. We don't have to burn all of them. Just most of them. Hey, Jelen. Thanks for hosting me. Medicine coming down from Red. Red 4. We are building up a healthy stockpile of kibble. What else are we doing? I did say early in the morning I would try to clear some of these zombies, so that's exactly what I'm going to do. Let's first pick an animal. All right, I don't know. Area 1 has them cross over. I'm not going to do it like that. I'm going to have Area 1 here. So, animals. I don't need so many male rats, so I'm going to send one of my male rats down here. I hope he does not... Which rat did I send? I might have to steer him around a little bit. All right, let's allow another fire off. I feel like all the dramatic music is building up to crescendo here. Oh no, there is already a dead rat in there. That is a bit of a problem. One that a human would be able to solve. So, Light Void. I don't intend to get you killed here. I'm just, Melodious sending some kibble. Ambrosia from AI. Fixing karma. That always scares me, because that means something bad's coming. Alright, so this rat here, you are not going to stand there, because that's too close to where eventually you're going to want to be. So go stand here. What is your needs? Your needs... Okay. Light Void's coming down. You were really, really far away, mining or something. More Ambrosia from Net Divinity. This is turning out to be somewhat of a fruitful node. The poll is up early for me to enjoy. So before I do that, let's go auction off... Oh, my giveaway, I did not have the... Okay, that's my fault. My giveaway screen was closed, so in 5 minutes, I'm going to reassign James up there, and it's going to be to one of you guys. All you got to do, if you want to be eligible, is to be a subscriber and have typed something recently. So here's what I'm going to try to do. Light Void, you are going to attempt to burn that rat so that we can close the door. Alright, I'm going to have you drop your shield belt over here, though, so that if I do drop it, it doesn't, like, warp through a wall or whatever. That'd be really bad. This is legendary. The poll will help people talk in chat. Alright, I'm going to pause it for just a second and get the poll going. Episode poll. I like that poll. I like that a lot. You guys have options, but your options are very ship-based. Okay, so Light Void has thrown one of those. Hopefully, these zombies don't go crazy and attack doors as a result. And what is your needs? Okay, your needs are good. I'm going to leave him here conscripted for a little bit. Polls above my head somewhere, and you guys could vote. Well, actually, Light Void, go stand by the cable, because I want to put that cable out. I want that to be a fuel source. Alright, let's fire off a few more shots. And as soon as this rat dies, we will try to trigger the biggest barbecue that Texas has ever seen. And then, if it works correctly, all of these guys are going to be locked down here, and I'll just clear the rest out with bullets. But this will all come down to very delicate timing. Pukesberry! I've been kind of curious. Pukesberry, is that a reference to Tewksbury? Or, oh god, what's that place in Southern California called? The, farm. I don't know what reference that is, but I'd be interested. Are you still taking more colonists? Probably not, no. Not at least not planning on it. Alright, let's fire off another shot. Come on, rat. Burn, burn, burn. Yeah, Knott's Berry. Yeah. No, it's probably not Knott's Berry reference. Never mind. Okay, rat is almost gone. I really don't want the Leviathan to be the one that leaves, though. So, Mr. Rat here. Your area is going to be right there. Instead. And I'm going to have to time this in such a way that there is not zombies camping the door when this rat goes through. Come on, turn on. You door camping little nincompoops. Okay, there is a small window of opportunity here. So, let's try this. Area 2 is going to be down here. This rat is going to attempt to close this door and not die in it. And then this door here should be closed by Light Void just in case of backdraft or whatever you want to call it. Animals, you move to Area 2. Nope, it died in the door. But... Whoa! It's... Yeah, okay. Time to get out of there. They got real pissed. Like, psycho pissed about that rat. Okay, they're getting psycho pissed about everything now. They are slamming into all entrance, exit, you name it. They're going for it, gunning for it. I can fall back if I need to and close doors behind me. I'm just going to keep a watchful eye about what's going on down here. Okay, it's time to leave. That shield belt I'll be back for, hopefully. That means I don't currently have a door here. I really should. Cheese, you're really fast. Could you perhaps deliver? I also need to close this one too. So Cry, go this way and close these doors behind you. Oh, you know, there's not time for that. Forbid, forbid, forbid. JD, go around the other way. You guys exit. And these turrets I'm going to turn back on in hopes to lure them away. Alright, Cry, it'd be great if you didn't, like, slowly traipse through the pond there and actually you moved. Why are you so slow? Oh, leg scar. Alright, and now as you exit Forbid behind. Alright, so that shield belt is something I'm going to have to reclaim at some point. Yeah, there would be, given the ferocity that they attacked that door, there would be no amount of repair to rival the speed at which they were trying to destroy it. That just wasn't going to happen. Clear weather from Jen. Little World from Super Sad Panda, and Go Juice from Potato. Alright, so some of these guys are stuck. These doors are being bashed. I'm not going to worry about any door but this one. I don't want them to get through here. The one thing I could do is to shrink this a little bit and build this out to be a second bottleneck. And that way it keeps me a little bit safer. As far as I could tell, there is no way to get down to the southern section. I'm going to turn those off. Now, I fired these turrets on just to draw them away from doing more damage down here. I didn't want them to shred. Double airlocks, triple airlocks, yeah, all this is going to be plenty useful, I'm sure. That was a little scary. But I was sort of prepared for it. Now, the only problem is, it's going to be really, really difficult to repair this door without these three causing a scene. These two actually are locked up entirely, but it's this one zombie. This one zombie right there is going to make it really difficult to wall us back up. Another thought I had is that we should have some sort of escape hatch down here. This will be a future construction project. Bows, yes. Let's attempt the bow strategy. That's really not that bad of a call. I'm gonna start researching better bows. And let's hope Jen. Who's my researchers? If you're a researcher, you are. Ooh, I have way too many people hauling. Let's put that back on 3. And Jen. You can go research. Not raining, comma, mortar them. Yes, I could do that. Light Void, you just risked your life for science. I figure you get first shot. think they're already on fire. Come on, sometime today. You know what? Maybe I don't even need to mortar them. Because that fire is spreading real good on its own, and it's not making me make noise. Another thing I could try is... This is actually a perfect opportunity to see if Light Void can melee successfully. Because if I can't take down one zombie, I sure as heck not going to be able to take down a swarm coming through a door. So I will try it. And then Nugget, I'm gonna allow Nugget, you are going to stay close and working on that door. Alright, Light Void already has a bit of a lead. If it goes... Oh, Light Void, you really need to go out that way. If it goes south, I'll have Nugget stop. And I'm going to make sure that no one comes through that door other than Nugget. That is a big old barbecue. It's not in my wonderful kill box or burn box that I had originally intended, but it will do. Oh, they're tearing on a door. These guys are a bit more ornery than I remember them to be. Alright, Cyborg Chimp. Whatever you were doing. Oh man, you all are trying to go do stuff. Restrict. One way to prevent them from doing it is I'm just going to take this spot out from Stay Home so that they don't attempt to go down there for any reason. And then I don't have to conscript them and tell them to go away. Alright, so I think this door is as good as broken. Despite the fact that I'm trying to... Oh no, maybe it's working. I don't think there's enough time left on that door. Oh, maybe it is. Yo, Dromedary, stop. Stop bashing my doors. Okay, here's Light Void. One thing I want to do is... Are you still... Okay, they're violating their restrictions here. Alright, so Light Void, you are going to be not firing at will. You're basically security here. And let's go. So he's bit on the arm. But we can fix that. Witsy, how are you? Why are you... You two. Go north. The one arm bite is certainly not fatal or anything. Jill, thanks for the sub gifts. And I'm selecting to be quiet here. It just means that I need to crank out a bionic arm for him, which is fine. That's no issue. Not for us. Oh, we already have a queue for it, so we have to do it so often. Thanks, Shield. 5 gifts to the community. I'm having Nugget kind of watch the fight. Alright, there was another bite. The other arm. And this was to be expected. He doesn't have super high armor or whatever. Might be a good idea to have spare parts already made. Yeah, probably. But I can always amputate. And he won. Granted, you know, 2 infected arms, but he won. Alright, Mr. Nugget. Now, your challenge here is to... try to build this door with no one noticing. Alright, Light Void. I Unfortunately, I'm going to amputate both your arms. But we will make you useful, I promise. Right, I know there's no path there. I will make a path soon. Oh. Look, it is barbecue. Alright, so I think I'm not going to take my chances. Too many chances, and I'm going to build the closer door. Now, it looks like this wolf is clever. Oh, no, maybe he's not clever. Alright, there we go. Forbidden airlock. And you rest. And Cyber Cheese, you're going to wait to do the surgery. But I can't split my attention. I want to be staring over here. It is pretty hectic. Yeah, I would agree. Alright, operate. And I think for your right arm, for now, I'm just going to throw in the prosthetic so that you're not unarmed. You're just one-armed. Does Heal Mech cure zombie infection? It does. But Heal Mech, you can't choose what it cures, so it might cure the infection, or it might cure something entirely unrelated, which is the problem. Come on, Buck. Here a Buck. Here a Boo. Keeping an eye on you. That is a roasty, toasty barbecue. It doesn't cure the most severe, because there isn't a concept of severity in RimWorld. It cures, like, the oldest headache, generally speaking. Unfortunately for me, these slug turrets are looking kind of roasted. Alright, Nugget, you absolutely have no reason to go that way. Part of me wants to try to save these slug turrets, but a part of me thinks they're foregone conclusions. I really should have... I always forget to close those doors before doing stuff like this. If enough animals moves away from it, I will attempt it. But I won't until I think it's safe. Unfortunately, the middle turret, I think, is gone. It's a total goner because this rhino died sitting there. Maybe I can pull them down. Where's this turret? I can't even see it. It should be right here. If I can pull them back into the tunnel and pull them away, I might be able to get there. Alright, let's forbid these doors behind me. I also don't want it hissing and exploding on me. Alright, so that caribou is moving by. No, don't fire at will. Nope. Gotta get out. I was able to close one door, but that was it. Alright, well, I'll lose some of that. Yeah, this bait turret down here, is this holding it? No, it's firing at will. Man, you are crabby. What is the temperature in here? 101. Okay, so we're outdoors, so it's not... That's not the issue. I'm being very, very careful with Nugget here. I think you can see. Oh yeah, these turrets are gone. There is no point in attempting that anymore. But I have kept these tunnels here are safe-ish. You can let them out. Oh god, I can't. I wish they weren't stuck there. That's my other way out. I was thinking about going through this tunnel and then shooting them this way, but not with these guys camping. So... Cyber Cheese, where are you headed? Okay, you're fine. Repair that door next to the furnaces. This one? Yes, I should repair that one. Oops, Cyborg Chimp. Are you a repair person? Nope, not even. Witsy. You are. Are you close? Who's close? You're not either. Who is close that can repair? Tadpole. Maybe? Yes, Tadpole. Alright, so those 4 turrets. Oh, and the last one's going down too. 0. No, everyone smelled you. Man, they are real sensitive. I'm turning on all of the turrets here. I'm sort of peeved that the fire foam poppers do quite literally just about nothing in terms of prevention for this. For these issues. Nope, nope. Stop fighting the fires. God, they're so pissy. Come on, you have turrets shooting at you. Go reply to that. Alright, so for everybody else other than Witsy, we are going to stay home. Witsy, I know you're like Witsy the 2nd or 3rd by now. I'm going to try to keep this repaired. So they're losing interest. But now these two are locked in with a slug turret that's about to explode. That ultimately wasn't all that helpful. Well, enjoy burning, you two. Alright, these other doors are good. I turned on the slug turrets, but they have a minimum range, so they're not going to shoot anything. So it don't really matter. Turning them on is just using power for nothing. And probably at this point, given that they were fighting Leviathans, I could turn these off, because there's no amount of regular turret fire that's really going to take down a Leviathan. Alright, there it goes. Now it's just a bag of slag. Just the way your mother likes it. I don't know what that's supposed to mean. They really like ripping up the doors, yeah. They really, really do. Gonna have to address that. This door survived, but like, only technically? Mickle, are you a no, you don't construct, like, at all. JD, you're up, though. You don't, wow, JD, your stats are so funny to me. The health on the zombie Leviathans, they're about half. And I'm gonna have to bring them to 0 before I really do much against them. Cyber Cheese, you are going to be used for a moment. So let's re-restrict. Oh, we already did. Alright, Cyber Cheese, come down here, and you are going to be unrestricted. No, you're not the world's best repair person, but we will have you repair that. As long as they stay quiet on the other side of this, it should be just fine. Oh boy. So as you can see, I'm adding in a whole lot of like panic tunnels, just so that if in case of a breach, we can throw doors shut, slam them shut behind us. to get out of dodge. All right, so this finally closed. Oh, man. All right, so stay home. I'm going to re-add this area so that we can repair and prep, because this door is going to keep them out. Increased skill, shield, getting better at crafting, and components from Matat. So how about those bionic arms? Whatever happened, I guess I didn't ever really check in on you. You're missing one arm, and that's my fault. Although you said, you know, experiment, go ahead. I guess we have another prosthetic, but I'm not going to bother wasting the materials on the additional prosthetic until we've got the bionics. There's really no rush for it. Alright, so these are being rearmed, and I'll get them repaired. So this door shutting thing, I can't say worked all that well. One way I could improve the odds, and I can't do this on this side, but one way I could do is add sandbags so that it takes longer for zombies to move over, but maybe not even sandbags. I might make it chunks or something that's non-flammable and not worth much. Our recurve bow is done. Let's get great bows. Raffle off the pond. Oh boy, yeah, I totally forgot to do that. So, first, the ship. Let's get that done and gone. That's been up there for a long time now. B-Ray, you are now James. Congratulations to you, B-Ray. There he is. And I'm just going to call you Bray. And your character, if you're curious, misogynist, night owl, kind, good at construction. And you've been assigned as, well, no, not assigned to construction. There you go. So congrats. Okay, I'm doing something, bad. We've got a ton of Leviathans, right? I need to get rid of these Leviathans. Come on, everybody. Alright, Cry, you're gonna be left out of this. You have a leg scar and you don't move that fast. Alright, so let's stack up on this here. Alright, take these things down. Casey, I don't think you should be wearing that. He threw on the marine armor that was obviously intended for someone else. Right, taking a look at the map as a whole. We don't actually have too many zombies trying to come in. I think what I'm going to do is Cyber Cheese, you're going to close these behind you. So that we're only dealing with a few at a time. And then another issue is these animals. Lucifer, I'm coming down from Light Void. Can I put on Lucy if I'm not already? Yes, you may. Alright, so assignments. Light Void, Lucy Addict. Okay, one of the big boys is down. Both of them are downed. Light Void, you're already a Lucy Addict. And we got a raid of Max. Bunch of Lancers. Well, my door is closed. I'm curious what they're going to do as a result. Alright, Light Void. Come on, why can't I unforbid that way? Alright, let's check restrictions. Cheese, you gotta be restricted. You got real fast legs here. Alright, so what are these? Alright, these Lancers are fighting zombies. I'm sure the zombies are gonna win. Choco coming down from Night Divinity. The Lancers are from Thorn. And Light Void. Alright. that's done. The issue with these, I'm going to have to unrestrict. Let's get rid of the rat experiment zones. You, Light Void, are going to be briefly constructing. I need to remove some sandbags so I don't get hung up on them when throwing this open. Lancers 1. Is that really the remainder of the zombies out there? I mean, I don't mind. Just, I certainly do not have the... Okay, so these are going to need to be thrown back open. And we should get ready for the Lancers now. A weird fight. It's an odd fight that I'm fighting against Lancers and not something else. So we'll try to overwhelm the Lancers with numbers. Oh, Man in Black Gutworms or Dry Thunderstorm. There's your events. Alright, this one wasn't forced open. Light Void, you're not supposed to be standing there, even if you do have a legendary shield. No, don't hurt that. Alright, Light Void, you are going to get cheeky and get around behind them. Let's re-forbid that. All turrets on. Increase skill. And Light Void, actually Light Void, you have one prosthetic arm. Maybe I'm going to leave you out of this. I'm sure you actually would prefer to join. Alright, I'm going to lure these Lancers in a little closer. Oh, nope, Light Void is already at it. Alright, if Light Void's at it, they're shooting at Light Void. So I'm going to have them all, yep. Go right ahead, and we're good. Mechs are dead. Fight music subsides. And stage 2 of Papa Zom is going to commence. Alright, so let's not go past there. Alright, here's stage 2 of Papa Zom. We've got a transport crash from Pan. Alright, come on. And a Man in Black. Okay, well, I guess I'm adding people. You all voted for it. So, Fred, you are a jailbird. You are a careful shooter, nudist, and kind. You don't do care, medical, that is, or social. And there's really nothing on the map tile for you to not be able to just waltz in here. But transport crash is right here from Pan. A psychopath pyromane. Psycho. Really? With no skills? Alright, well, I'm not going to be saving her. But go. Little sketch. Not gonna lie. But it worked. So, can't argue with results. Banish the Man in Black. Now, I'll assign him. I'm gonna give you all 5 minutes, and I'll assign him. It was generated by the Storyteller, so I might as well allow it. You, my little new friend, can go haul some steel while you come in. Taking a look at the map here. Alright, Jailbird, I'll give you some restrictions. I'm going to unrestrict everybody, because there's nowhere I shouldn't go. I think... Oh, wow, there's even some, like, live alpacas over there. So, taking a look, there's 41 zombies in this tunnel, as far as I could tell. And taking a look at my enemy count, there's 41, which means all of the zombies are there that I would need to deal with. So the other thing I was sort of wanting to do is maybe dig a tunnel down to this spot. And that allows me to potentially exit the map when I want to. And then have two paths. I don't know. Maybe I won't end up doing that, but we'll see. Alright, those are in home zones. Mine over to the alpacas. Yeah, I was thinking about doing something like that. What I will do is hunt for meat, because there's not a lot of opportunities to get meat. Just because the map gets depopulated often. Steel coming down from Pink Link. Alright, Light Void, you are... you're fine. Everybody's running around the map, like, stealing, beer that people dropped. These zombies haven't gotten pissed enough to break through walls or doors or anything, which is cool. Witsy, I think if you're nose to nose with the zombie you're hunting, or not zombie, Garu you're hunting, they might take revenge on you. Another thing I was thinking about is now that I could tap into some of this mining resource. See, that's what I was trying to have you not do. You decided that you wanted to shoot everything, and now you're gonna get headbutted like mad. Alright, let's send some help. I should have probably micromanaged him a little better than that. But I was eager to see him do exactly what he did. He only got headbutted once. He'll be fine. Cassowary got pissed too from VTech. Or Damien. Well, it doesn't matter. Damien already took it down. Alright, fight music's over. I could build a sandbag in front of the slug turret to keep the doors, zombies from standing. So I think what I'll do is, in here, I'm not going to replace the slug turrets where they are. I'm going to move them back further. I'm just going to have to really remember to not set things on fire with the turret doors open. That's just a me problem, I think. Oh, look at this mining. Beautiful. I don't even know why we're killing monkeys. Alright, so we got zombies walking in. Well, I won't be auctioning Fredheim here. Because he is dead. He's unbelievably dead. Well, at least it was Fred, not someone else. I can't believe that's like cheese level unluckiness right there. Alright, so what I'm going to do is rally everybody else on the map to try to prevent the zombies all over the map from taking over. Bye-bye, Fred. Damien and Cheese. Zarm. Nugget, you're working on something, so I'll leave you to it. Casey, you're working on something as well. Casey, you really... I should force... I'm going to have to remember later to force her to drop that armor, because that's not hers. So he's down. So this is a good experiment, I hate to say. His eye was bit, but most of the bites was arms, legs, feet, hands, fingers, toes. Not a whole lot of torso. Eyes are replaceable. So the vast majority of his wounds are non-torso. There's one torso, but that's after being bit like 1,000 times. Bye-bye, Jailbird. So I guess the storyteller / game agrees that I am not supposed to have any more population than this. Just out of curiosity, no, I'm not even gonna do that. I was gonna try to do a giveaway to see who would have earned it, but I won't even do that. That seems cruel. Like, hey, here's your non-prize. I don't know who bought this, but super cool, because that's a lot of components of steel. Alright, so I have the whole map. Oh, is that Garu wanting to eat me? Yes, it is. Maybe I should do something about that first. Alright, bad Garu. I'm busy. Cyber, Cheese, and Damien, come on down. Alright, so some of these are going to be a little bit tougher to take out, because 3 of them, or 4, 5, 6 are wearing power armor, something like that. Really? Why? Why? Where all you guys come from? Why do you all have power armor, man? How many is there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 have power armor, and a bunch have flak. I also have to be careful because the cooldown period of the chain miniguns are a little long, and as a result, it's very easy to get sort of stuck standing there. Chimp, Pry, come on over. Shield, you too. Jen and Bray, join the fray. Casey, go to the dining room and take up your armor. Alright, let's shoot the power armored one. Casey, that was never intended for you, and in fact, that's probably on me. What I'm going to do is keep cool will not include marine armor. And then Light Void, you're going to have your own outfit. Brawler, which will just be 51 plus of whatever you want to wear, minus smoke hot pelts. And then everybody else, you should not wear shield belts. Now let's back up. That's the safe play. Any chain shotguns? No. The reason why I'm not using chain shotgun Savior is their range is way too short to be safe to use. They have a minimum range that is just ridiculously short. Alright, Nugget. I know I had you... Okay, let's patch this one up. And this dude here, there, finally he dies. Uranium coming down, replace the slugs. Will do. I have a decent amount of uranium, but I need to make time to do that task. Oh, that dude also had a bionic spine. I'm curious how many bionics are in this group. Maybe I should take a quick sec to look. You can't take bionics out of a zombie body, but I'm sort of just interested in pawn generation, like how many are them getting really good body parts. Now let's not get bit by a zombie monkey. Yeah, any CQB weapons, unless you're built like Light Void, is just fairly unusable. So here's a big question is, Fred, how long will it take you to turn? Because after what happened to Cheese that one time when I orchestrated a giant rescue mission, he turned very fast. And I think Zombiefied changed the mod so that the turn time, especially for pawns, is a little bit more reasonable and slow. So as far as I could tell, I'm... Oops, sorry, Mickle. I didn't mean to bid you there. So I think the only zombie on the map is going to be Fred here. And Mickle's running straight at him. Oh, pawn revived. Well, that's one way to do it, Damien. So, he's got dementia, but Heal Mech Serum can fix that. I will auction him off, I guess. Tippa. Tippa. Funny, because, you know, I'm so used to you being in the other series. Here you are in this one. As a, mentally damaged, guy that was the most unlucky in the universe and ended up having a giant swarm of zombies spawn on top of his head. You know, like you do. Tip 5. Alright. Well, we have the Heal Mech Serum to fix you eventually. In terms of restricts, yeah, we be unrestricted for now. These doors have been reset. These turrets have been rearmed. We still have a ton of slag to move. Our power. Oh, yes. Well, we can flick some additional power on. So as soon as you get rid of your res sickness, I'll use the serum. I think as far as wildlife goes, we are good. I've killed a whole bunch, and they're laying around. Oh, well, part of it is just they're not butchering, which is their fault. Snowbolt, thanks for the kibble. Clear this backlog of messages. And a big thing I want to do is try to clear the map of, no, not rearm. I want to repair. Clear the map of, expensive things, like stuff like this. Or triple. Hey, there's a triple launcher right here, dudes. Let's grab that. That sounds pretty handy. Look at all these guys going for the, let's change the all meals over to fine and simple. Pack of survival meals are definitely useful at times. Alright, I'm gonna put the slag here. Just so that we can put the turret back. Adios, Jen. Thanks for showing up for what you could. Pot Rock Nerd sending me some beer. So that my colonists could be hungover like me. Well, it doesn't sound all that healthy. No, we should keep these shut. I'm just gonna force shut them. Doesn't make sense to have auto doors that open and shut real fast to be forced open. Falco's trader flying overhead from Klein. Oh, cool. Yeah, let's do this. So, numbers. Enemy count. Whoa, Cheese, thanks for the additional gifts. Oh, so there's some... Uh-oh. Here's a problem. There is one zombie unaccounted for. I don't know who it is. Or what it is. It's this tortoise. Oh, no. Okay, it's in the tunnel. We're good. Thank you, Cheese. Safe for visitors? Yes, I think it is, actually, for once. So, numbers, colonists, trade, price improvement. Fangface, the unlucky, is my best trader. Whoa, we have a lot of zombie meat. Let's go call the bulk goods trader and sell them some stuff. Steal from Fayep Deo Aid, visitor from Blue Wind, and you know what I need to do? Oh, I don't even have the ship reactor tech yet, but I will get it. I promise. We're gonna work on that. Labrador. Let's buy 2 huskies to haul things around the base. I'm sure I'm gonna get them killed, knowing me. I'm gonna buy their components as well. Sell the elephant leather, the rhino leather. Sell them all of my busted clothing. Yeah, I'll sell that too. I have a lot of busted clothing. We'll just aim to replace it. Stuff like masterwork I'll keep. But a lot of this stuff is just junk. Trash. And then the chairs. And this will allow me to buy some plasteel as well, hopefully. Buy their gold. Buy their plasteel. Wow, we are squared up. I'll buy their regular steel too. Just because it's starting to get a little difficult to obtain it. Given that the map in the tunnels is out. Well, that is a big old trade. Oh, you had inspired trade. I'm glad to have used that. Neither bionic arm has even been started? Is that what I should assume? No, we do have... Casey has started one. She's just sleeping. Anyone a little curious why there's constantly panic zombie music? Or is this just friendly music that I'm misunderstanding? Don't know. It shouldn't be because there's zombies on the map. Oh, there it goes. It subsided. Mad, thanks for the survival meals. Try to build those up. Oh, there is some steel I forgot about. Great bows. So now if we need to silently, at range, take down some zombies, we have the research. I think... What was I researching? It would be smart to get mortars. And then it would be smart to get double... I'm going to try for double strand first. I have a lot of farm fields that could yield double strand. But I really want to be shipbuilding soon. Although I really appreciate the moment of peace here. Animals. You are going to be set to pets for now until you know how to be trained to haul, and then I'll unleash you on the map. So I've added a path here so this doesn't set on fire. Marriage is on. Light Void and Witsy. Uh-oh. Witsy, I think you're in for a bad time. Tech Prof for the ship. Thanks, Klein. Alright, so if this is for the ship, let's get Starflight Basics with it. Cucumber. Or actually, Jen, I think I have a habit of making you my researcher, so I'm going to have you use this. And zombies from Proto. From the north. There is 29 of them. How sleepy is everybody? Oh, everybody is real sleepy. You know what? I don't even care. We are going to try to reclaim this map as soon as we can, so that it doesn't fall to zombies. Bray, it looks like I need to prohibit parkas. More zombies coming in. Okay, so probably not going to be able to fight this one back, just because there's some spawn. No, not the chinchilla. Some spawn really close to base. So restrictions. Everybody's going to stay close now. And I will unconscript them. I'm just going to keep it. More zombies for Proto. Oh, this one includes animals this time. Trait, purchase removal of nudist from Tippa. Tippa takes her clothes off. I'm just kidding. And the about launching the ship. And some more zombies as well. Alright, these dude include 2 Leviathans. Blue Wind. I think it's time for you to leave the map. There was really not much that you had on you that I would want to buy anyway. So I have an open door policy right now. I'm sure I'll get these closed soon. Here's one of the Bionic Arms, Light Void. You need left. That is a really, really dirty hospital. And some additional from Caddy Gaming. Animals. Uranium come from Red. Clear this. Steel from Assassin. Beer from Light Void for the wedding. The wedding is on, but the wedding's not currently happening. Careful but important distinction. Jalen the Monster. I didn't even really notice you come in, I guess, but sure, I'll try to recruit you. I don't think I'm going to be adding... What is my puff at now? I think I'm soft capping it at like 20. So, you know what? I'm going to release you instead. Alright, so we got some cleansing rain that will get rid of some of the blood. My kill box is looking pretty good. It's funny how far you get escorted. So stay close. I will include this tunnel here. And Jalen is torn to death. And that's going to weigh on the mood, isn't it? Innocent prisoner died. Yeah, you know, in a world of zombie apocalypse, I don't think you should be that mad about that. I would say the chief thing I need to do is to replace those slug turrets, because those Leviathans are really, really tough to take down otherwise. My cooks suck. Come on, cooks. Make some food. Alright, there we go. Now we're starting to move the slag out of the way. Okay, floors here, just so that we can move around in the case that we need to emergency close stuff. I know it's not all the same material, but whatever. Then for miscellaneous, I'm going to put fire foam poppers in front. I don't think they're only going to really work once, but it's at least something. It's an attempt. I'm low-key tempted to try to nuke them with a bombardier, but I don't think I will. It's kind of a waste. I love how we're, okay, we probably don't need to tidy this up anymore. Okay, you're starting to get battle music. A lot of viewers, no raids coming in. Well, it's because, you sent a human raid right now, they'd almost certainly just get walloped by the zombies. Oh, that was the last portion of uranium down there. I'm gonna have to find uranium somewhere else, I think. Yep. Let's figure out what this is. And figure out what this is. I've already mined here. This was gold. No, don't do that. Maybe what that is. Alright, there's the other bionic arm. The light void. Hasn't been placed down yet. There it goes. And your sharp is 143. That should be pretty good for teeth defense. Hopefully. I mean, I can't... It's not going to get much higher than that. I mean, obviously, like, legendary marine armor would be better, but that's uncommon, and I shouldn't bank on trying to get stuff like that. Drake purchased Nimble for Tippa. And we got a raid of mechs. Oh, this will be interesting. Scythers and Lancers, rip. They should also draw all of the map's zombies to them. One big group. Meaning that a beam targeter could be useful. If you guys want to see explosions like that. I might. Mechs don't get zombified, no. They just get ripped apart. I've never seen a mech get zombified yet, actually. That's a fair amount of chem fuel we made. That's probably enough beer. What do we want here? I did want to start growing double strand, but cotton? Yeah, cotton. Or heel root. Yes, that's what it was. Thank you, Pink Link. Heel root. Alright, another raid of thugs, pirate thugs. They are very ill-equipped. Rip to them. My cooks are not doing a very good job, so what is holding them up? Tippa, you need tasks. You're still res serumed, I guess. Light Void just got put under as well. So you're going to be a cook. Tip. when you're not busy vomiting on yourself. A good trait for a cook to have. Explosive vomit. Alright, so we got uranium portion there, plasteel portion there. Awesome. Let me label it as such so I don't forget. So this is how I like to do it. I'm sure you all have seen. But plasteel, let's call this plasteel 1. Uranium 1 exists, but I think that exists here. Alright, and then we would need to power it and illuminate it. Combat supplier flying overhead. Cool. Maybe I can buy... I don't know, I'm kind of poor, but maybe I could buy something fun. Like a launcher, doomsday launcher or something like that. Guess we'll need water conduits. That ought to do. Oh yeah, that's a Leviathan. I wonder if any of you are wearing brown pants because they're about to become brown. Combat supplier from JFK. This raid from Thorns, and the last one from Wit. Combat supplier. Well, I have a lot of random guns to sell them, but guns have a terrible resale value. My best trade price improvement would be from Can or Jen. Can do it. I just heard a weird noise, and I'm not sure what it was. It does worry me a little bit. Yeah, horror. LMGs. This stuff would smelt down pretty good, but at the moment, I'm probably more concerned about, selling this stuff in order to fund, like a doomsday launcher or something like that. Sniper rifles, 4, I guess. I don't know, whatever. Minigun normal, I'll keep. These guys don't even have doomsday launchers. Well, I'll take the silver, because that's also important. Tippa, you're still downed. Scythers are being somewhat ignored. Oh boy. Three thugs are fleeing. Yep, pretty much that's exactly what I predicted that would happen. I'm going to do something a little daring. You all are, what, on stay close? Nugget? Don't worry, it's not going to be a rip nugget scenario. Enough nugget. Thank you. Those crabs are very fast. Yes, they are. Wit, thanks for gifting out a sub to Proto. Oh, this is the noise I was listening to. Oh, okay. I was like, what is going on? I hear all this weirdness near the base, and I thought it was my huskies that I just purchased getting ripped to shreds, but it was a bunch of zombie raptors going at it with rhinos. You know, like you do. Are you a night owl? Yeah, are. Alright, that's why you're always up at night. Should have made the connection by now. You're not a constructor, though. Okay, we're laying out most of the cable that we need. And then we'll be back to mining uranium and plasteel. We do have these up and ready, so let's go ahead and replace the slugs. I think what I'm going to do is... I'll have the slugs all the way back, and then I'm going to mine around them, just to make it easier to put them out when they're on fire. More zombies from Proto-Eden. Why am I constantly starving? My cooks suck? That's hard to believe that... Yeah. Maybe it's not that hard to believe. Where's my cooks? Zarm. Mr. Zarm, you are going to fill your veins full of Wake Up, and you're going to cook your little heart out, because what I need to do is stockpile more than... Wait, need material? Some of the meat was not selected. Oh, well, yeah, that's dumb. Alright, let's fix that. That's why we weren't getting meals. So big thing meat, forget that. And insect meat. And zombie meat. Where is human meat? Copy that. Paste it. Get cookies. Because we have a lot of Leviathan meat, and I guess that wasn't being counted towards meals. It also makes me realize I'm going to need to... Oh, thanks, Pink Link. Need a full-time cook. We have a full-time cook. He just wasn't cooking. Alright, Cheese. Because you're such a wonderful benefactor to the channel, you're about to do something... fun. Hopefully not ending up in Cheese the Fourth. Oh, you know what? Yeah, let's have you consume a meal first. I don't... Murder on an empty stomach is just, it's just not the same. So, when you have a zombie population problem, a very effective way to deal with this problem is to send a cheese at it. Cheese it a little bit. So it's raining. I can't stop the rain, but what I can do is kill... Hang on. Numbers. 640 to kill hundreds of zombies. I love it. Alright, Cheese, go get your charge rifle. And increase in skill. Witsy leveling up 0 for art. Alright, so I do acknowledge that I am running a little bit low on simple meals. So what I'll do is unsuspend the simple meal queue it up to 20, and make sure make sure to make it just with vegetarian. Copy and paste that over as well. Alright, Tippa, you are conscious. Welcome back. And as promised, we will go use the only Healmech serum that I have, but worth it. And you're no longer demented from resurrecting. And I'll give you a minigun. Look at me doing... Oops, sorry, Cheese. Doing you a good justice. Alright, so I'm not going to engage on those guys until I have my slug turrets rebuilt, because there's a bunch of Leviathans in there, and you know how I feel about that. The moment I saw fog, I thought, like, you know, Tenchi fog. I was almost excited for a minute, and then I remembered, no, that's probably not the fog they're referring to. I was like, foggers? Yeah! Send them! But no, that's... Whoa, this, I think these are like 2 merged steel nodes, because it just keeps growing. Well, it cleared up. Tippa is now no longer a careful shooter. Tippa, are you trying to be a brawler? You're nimble, and you're good at melee. If you're trying to be a brawler, that'd be pretty cool. I definitely have to get another set of weapons for you. Oh, speaking of weapons, research. I don't have research going. Long blades. Let's get a longsword for Light Void. If I'm gonna have him brawling with zombies, might as well have him brawling with the best possible stuff. There we go. Both deep drills are now fired up and on. Hi, Crazy Chris. How goes the zombie hordes? Pretty good. We've had some really close calls. We've had parts of the base that we really didn't want destroyed kind of go kablamo. But in the big scheme of things, I'd say pretty good. Pretty good indeed. We're building up a healthy amount of arms and armor. And... do I need beds? No, I don't need beds yet. Let's get rid of this old bed. Make it steel. Getting a bunch of uranium slug turrets back up. And then I want to go clear out the map so I can start hunting again. Jet event. Fog. Cool. Well, that's a little bit easier than the alternative. We don't need this on anymore. The armchairs are awesome, man. I'm constantly... I've stuff to trade. Heal mech serum. I do like having a working brain. Ah, you paid it forward. You gave a heal mech serum for your working brain. Well, hopefully I'll keep you safer this time. You are restricted currently. Okay, so these turrets are all fired up and ready to go. And it is 15. Okay, so let's have fun. Light Void, not you. No offense. Casey, not you. And head everyone down. Shield, thanks for all the bits. Awesome. Alright, so we're about to have some fun with the remainder of these zombies. Jen's gonna open the first shot. Most of them are already burned down and died, but the ones that are left, we're gonna need to deal with. The scary leviathans, etc. These leviathans are actually not even all that hurt. They're gonna take a licking. I might try to do it without these slug turrets, but if I have to lean on the slug turrets, it's fine. They are so scary. They're like organic tanks. Medicine from Duffy. I was getting low. Yeah, I know. I'm trying to remedy that with the heal root grow. Rumbo's down. Oh, these poor walls. All right, let's back up. Tip. Go that way. Gonna forbid that. Come on, zombs. What's funny is because they're zombies, getting shot in the brain is just doesn't matter to them. Which makes, in a way, the zombie leviathans even scarier than they are in Kenshi, because brain damage and all sorts of organ damage doesn't matter at all. That one's dead. Stand your ground. Can I do it? Oh god. Okay, I'm cowarding. Time to back up. Hi, Casey. It is not time for you to do that. Saw her out of the corner of my eye. I was like, nope. Capital N. Double O O P. Nope. Light Boy trying to get into this too. Alright, we got the big boys. Honestly, well, let's try to do a quick inventory. So we've got... how many do we have down here? I don't think I have 228 down. Zombies, I think I have 44 down here. Enemy count is 46. Which two haven't I selected? There's raptor, probably just another raptor down there. All right, 45. Oh no, there's a thrombo out here. Okay. We do have enemies on the tile. You just burn yourself, cheese. How are you even organic enough to be burned is the real question. Oh, you're out. soon we'll be back to hunting the map tile. I'm just going to let the fire burn itself out a little bit. Also, all the lancers will be nice. Just warming up the servos? That makes sense. Alright, Mikkel the Night Owl. He's the Night Watchman. He's, You know what I could do is, yeah, just get out of the way. Let the slugs do what they do. Considerably easier. Okay. Restricts are cleared. And I feel like more zombies are coming. Oh, the Storyteller loves to troll. And there goes all of the wonderful meat that I could have got. Close the slug doors. I don't think this fire is going to carry over anywhere dangerous. Otherwise, I would. Okay, we're currently unrestricted. So what I'm going to do is stay close restrict, or stay home restrict. Because it looks like they're coming straight into the kill box. Alright, those who are awake, the early risers, are going to come join me over here. Jen, I kind of want you to research. Sorry to leave you out of the fun. And the early risers are going to join me in the here. Deal with this swarm before they overrun the map. They've already turned a whole bunch of animals on the east over there. What beautiful crossfire. Alright, they're within the minimum efficient distance. Oh, come on, double click, off. Luckily for me, I've built so many different ways for me to get out of my kill box that it's really not that much of a problem when they all crowd one entry. Long blades are done. Okay, back to what we were doing before. I think mortars. Get that cleaned and finished. All these poor walls. Guys, wait. I'll just turn off fire at will. There we go. Now he's in. No more firing. Fire. No more firing. Come on. They move so slow. Just because they're damaged. Alright, I want to go on a safari. Can I beat the zombie to the door? I think I can. Alright, what else got turned out here? Numbers. So, I really need a good way to purge over here. So there's 45 here, there's 45 on the map. We are good to unrestrict until the Storyteller or one of you guys sends some more. Look at mealtime. Om nom. Witsy, before you leave, I'm gonna have you repair these walls, because they are the most damaged. I should just make them uranium by now, right? I mean, I have a decent amount of uranium, but I like to use the uranium for slugs. I can make them, well, now plasteel would break down. Visitors. Jalen sending some visitors over. Who are you? You're just... Oh, you're from Hawkins Lab, are you? Studying the underworld. Okay, so I'm attempting to clean up the map of corpses and the like. As far as wildlife goes, I suppose I'm hungry. Ugh, there's nothing to hunt out here. Cassowaries and chinchillas. Alright, what I will do is I'll hunt them all in hopes that they respawn something more useful. Hunting crabs is a little dangerous, but I'm down for it. Alright, mortars are done. Let's take... I'm pausing just for a second so I could analyze. Hacker survival mills would be good, and that's... Oh, no, Devil Strand. We really, really want Devil Strand. The skin spiders, very, very aggressive creatures. And more zombies. Okay, of course. Of course. 1, 2, 3. I really wish I could, like, control one hot group. I'm sure there's a mod that does that. But control one hot group to be able to grab the same group over and over and over. So if I don't want the whole map's food to go to ruin, I gotta do some purging here. I think what I'm gonna do is, Jen, I tend not to grab you, and Casey, I tend not to grab you because you guys are crafters, and I grab everyone else. So I'm gonna put you at the end of the list to make it a little bit easier. Alright, so again, some power armored guys. This one even has a bionic arm, so you're clear. No, that wasn't a shift move. That was just a move. God, remember when these zombies were like slow shamblers, and now they're like armored up, and they move. I mean, they still shamble, but they don't shamble like they used to. They can really haul at times. Killed about a third of them, maybe. Look at Mr. Cowboy here. Where do you think he's going? I'm gonna turn off chat bubbles and find it a little distracting when I'm in combat. Alright, so restrictions, I'm gonna have them all stay home. Anyone that is yellow mood is getting sent home. Now, I know they turned some of these animals, right? Yeah, there's a tortoise over there. Are you already a zombie? Yeah, you're already a bone zombie. I know these skin spiders are eventually going to do things they're not supposed to. Oh, some more zombies. Great. Oh, no, this is the old pack. This is the pack I just dealt with. Alright, released. Number check, 45. The Huskies are getting trained, and restrictions lifted. But you know what? A bunch of you should probably haul some of this steel. And you're already down here, right? And maybe some silver. Do I prefer fighting zombies or humans? You know, zombies are a little bit easier, but it depends on the zombie. I'm happy just fighting whatever you guys want to send me, truth be told. For when I want to build those retaining walls. Yep. Useful. My visitors are leaving. I didn't really do much with them. And that is a big corpse. What is everyone doing in here? That is not a dining room. Trust me. That is not a nice room to be in. Negative 180, 168. So, I gotta figure out how to deal with this here. I think what I'll do is a 2-wide tunnel. And this should be allowed in the stay close designation. This won't be. I'm going to get rid of this whole area. Just don't go down there until I'm ready. We'll start mining our way to clear those out. Sanguine for Tippa. And Brawler for Tippa. Oh, okay. Well. Tip. I'm going to move you over next to Light Void. And you are going to grab this spear. I do owe both people a long blade. So, last deal made by Casey. Make to temp crafting. Casey will work on some long swords, and then I'll also work on either Titan armor or power armor, marine armor. Zombies just came in from Pop Rock. Well, the Hawkins folks are definitely dead. It's nighttime. Jeez, where are you? You're in base. So everybody is in base except for Mickle. I'm going to restrict Mickle once he gets closer. Alright, now restrict everybody. Ken has an inspired creativity. You are our... Alright, so you made some wonderful art before. Let's attempt it again. One more. I can. And... I'm not going to wake you up for that. Chem fuel for my compression trap or for karma. Yeah, I think what I could do here, just for the compression trap, is... just put a stack of chem fuel here. And that, when it explodes, will blow out into a radius about like this. And get everything on fire that's in the fire trap on fire. I'm also sort of curious. Light Void. Oh, that's not part of Stay Close. What is behind here? Something. Wow, that was riveting. I did not expect that. I did. I very much did. Alright, now that everybody is waking up, I will have to deal with the zombie animals that spawned. Ooh, compacted machinery. Dang, yo. Good find. More uranium. A 40k zombie pack. So, actually, that doesn't work, Proudo. Zombie packs and zombie hordes don't... they don't work like that. They don't have wagers. So, a 0k or 4k zombie pack is literally no different. They're wagerless. So, you'd have to just send, you know, the equivalent of that many in packs, but there is no wager buying for that. All right, Double Strand is done. Chocolate, because we live in a rainforest. You know what? I have so much chocolate. Let's just go for the reactor. I do have a big old teak farm. It's because right now my wood is at like 0. So it was a hope to get some more wood. You know what I'm going to do? This compression trap. I have so much chem fuel. This is trap fuel 1. This is going to be trap fuel 2. No, not Tippa. Trap fuel 2. And I don't really know the spacing on this, but I'm just going to pretend I know. The Tippa zone. Yeah, I don't think Tippa wants to be standing there. For any reason whatsoever. My smelt weapons, I'm just going to make sure that we're not smelting... Okay, we are smelting long swords. Let's stop that. I don't think I've made a longsword yet. Nope, I have not. Not enough time had passed. Well, now I've, except for you, Mickle. So, Mickle, you're a little bit different. You're going to go to the end of the list as well, because you're a night owl. Clicky, clicky, clicky. Medicine from Crazy Chris, a whole bunch of it. Thank you. This heal root stack hasn't yielded yet, so that's going to be very useful. You're just a rat. Okay. It scared me for a second, because we had that ostrich that didn't look correct. I was definitely low on meds. You, like, double the amount of industrial med that I have. That's definitely helpful. The Light Void... It's very good that you are a brawler, because you can mine down there. Alright, so the crab and the beak thing is going to be particularly annoying to try to take down. The beak thing's really fast, isn't it? Yeah, it moves at, like, almost pawn speed. It's only half a cell off. Means that thing flies. Would it be 40, 1,000... point raids? Yes. The other problem spawning that many zombies is you're quite likely to crash the game, and I'm not really going to voluntarily change some settings so that you can fatal need a desktop. That's pretty lame. Finally, the beak's dead. It's definitely the most annoying of this pack. Don't zombies migrate out if the population is too high? Yes, they do. They don't do immediately. And especially if you're engaging them, like you're having them fight or something, they're not going to quickly migrate out. So it would be possible to get like 1,000 zombies on the map tile. I think we've gotten up to like 600 or so. The issue with that is, functionally, there's really no amount of bullets that I could send down range to clear 600 zombies. And especially if those zombies are like leviathans or something like that. And then we just have to use fire. Alright, zombie counters. I'm missing some. You're all... Okay, you're real zombies. Plus you guys. Oh, it's this tortoise. I can't wait until I can clear this out, and then I don't have to, like, do math every time I want to figure out, do I have zombies left or not? Because it is quite annoying to have to math it every time. Alright, so I've released everybody. They're allowed to move anywhere. And what I'm most eager about is trying to bring home food. Put food on the table. So that's going to be my focus. Forget the rats and monkeys. Even forget the crabs because they're so tough. Oh, you're coming all up here to do drugs, are you? I mean, you know, you do you. Want Raptor Revenge? Oh, good. You pissed all of them off. I think. Yes, yes. And that's a zombie rat. I miscounted and somehow skipped a rat, or maybe the rat just respawned? That doesn't make me feel so good. Knowing that there's potentially zombies on the map that I didn't count. Really, guys? One swamp raptor. How is this so hard for you? Some of the best shooters in the colony been overrun by a swamp raptor or two. Ray, join the fray. These are swamp raptors, which are Tenchi creatures that Arnie Marty made. And they're not that tough. So the fact that we couldn't take them down easily was, I think, more a matter that it is raining pretty hard than that they're tough. Because the rain definitely makes it more difficult. Okay, we have 33 components just rotting out there. That's a big no-no. Here from Danley, and a capybara wants to eat me. Guess what, capybara? I have a lot of shooters around here. I don't think it's going to end well for you. How are my resources looking? So, other than, like, soon my my heal route will be fine. But other than the slightly lower than ideal heal route, we're pretty good. We're pretty good. Wood would be nice as well. The problem is we've had such rampant forest fires that there's really not viable trees to cut close to the base. So I would say between wood and trees, that's probably what I'm missing the most. I don't really care about the zombie meat rotting. We've been probably butchering leviathans, and they make like buckets and buckets and buckets of meat. So, ship reactor. That is what we're working on. I'm also just trying to clear the map of zombies, because the more corpses there are everywhere, it actually becomes, you know, the map file becomes bloated, and it's hard for the map to save and load and that kind of stuff. And that's no good. Oh, these, Leviathan pearls can be moved out of there. And same with the textiles. Combat supplier with a Sister of Shield. Oh, look at them. Cool. Pink Link sending wood. You know what I should do is... Oh, mad capybara. Oh, well, okay. Wasn't I hunting them? Ooh, there's rhinos. JDV sending a huge amount of wood. The wood is just so that I can have fuel sources, things to burn, etc., stuff like that. You think living on a living in a jungle like I am, it'd be easier access to wood. This rain is killing my accuracy. I wish there was I wish like cowboy hats, because they keep the rain out of your eyes, would actually make it easier for you to hunt, or something like that. You know, that'd be a cool positive effect of certain clothing. Well, the compression trap is almost fully fueled. Yeah, I don't think it would make sense to run out this far to cut trees. That's really far from the base. But these guys I should trade with, so... trade price improvement, Light Void. Brawler. Get out there. Uh-oh. Definitely just pissed off all the rhinos on the map. Shield, Fang, and Damien. Maybe not Tippa, because you're a brawler. Gherkin. Well, actually, Tippa, I mean, you gotta get experience somehow, right? You want to fight some rhinos? You might not even have to. Shooting them pretty good. The marine armor. Let's get additional marine armor and marine helmet for Tip, so that we can have 2 brawlers. This will also be made with Casey. Take to temp crafting. Oh, the other one's dead. Okay. Uranium, that'd be cool to break down. So, you guys are combat suppliers. I have fire foam shells. I keep forgetting to use it. I could have tried to fire foam shell my own, oh, so we have one longsword done. Fire foam shell my own, when the, whatever it's called, when the things were burning. Words, not my strong suit at the moment. Alright, there was basically nothing for me to trade with them. Kibble from Snowball. Thanks for the kibble. Think of the animals. Alright, yeah, we do have precious kitchen space being used by stupid pearls. And Witcher creature, I'm going to kick back up. Ambrosia, thanks for some more, well, mood food. I wonder what ambrosia would taste like in real life. Sounds like it would be amazing. Just like, it pops up on your yard and you feel awesome eating it. Sounds good to me. Getting pretty close to the, oh god, there's a lot of zombies there. Pretty close to mining that full tunnel. I think the zombies know it. Look at them. They know. There's no way they don't know. We are struggling to keep up with food demands. Alright, this husky is fully trained, so we're going to unrestrict. I'm going to leave it to you guys to remind me that I have huskies wandering the map that I need to restrict with everybody else when zombies come in, because I absolutely know I'm not going to remember that. That's just not something I'm great at. Alright, so both longswords are done. Light Void, get this one. And Tip, you go find the other one. It is more around here. Oh, there it is. Yeah, these zombies absolutely hear me making noise through the wall. Old jerks. Lawn camping jerks. Alright, beer coming down from Worker Monkey. Interesting name. I think we've processed pretty much all the mechanoids on the map. I have a lot of rhinos just sort of rotting out there, though. I don't really like that. Zombies coming in from Potato Kingdom. Oh, and it's a pretty serious squad. No joke. Animals, right? I remembered this one time. Alright, so we're almost through on that side cave. I'm going to try, well, I could potentially throw Molotovs on them once I make some noise and distract them to one end. That's a pretty good way of dealing with them. Wow, I could potentially have a lot of beer. There's a lot of steel out there, yeah. A lot of manpower to try to haul it all in. There's 1,300 here. There's just a lot of steel on the map in general because of all the sieges that get sent, where they never end up using all their resources. So there's hundreds of steel just sort of littering the map here. Thousands. I mean, there's probably... Try to get a head count, or a number count. I can't even click this anymore. There's probably like 4,000 steel out there. Did you just stare at the sun while laying next to a corpse, Light Void? Now I know why you're a brawler. You're corpse obsessed. Okay, time to rally the troops. As we, not you, Mickle. Because we have a little bit of a zombie thing going on down there. Casey, what are you currently working on? Marine armor. I'm gonna have you quickly man the turret here. And lob one at my homies. Alright, that got him sufficiently pissed. Casey, you're done. Whoa, Shield, thanks for the sub gifts. That's awesome. No, no, no. Oh, the autosave or whatever that was came at a bad time. Alright, again, with the very, very scary big things chasing me down. And Worker Monkey, thanks for subbing. Uh-oh. You guys made a little bit too much noise. Restrict to stay home. Pillbox is compromised a bit. Although this swarm doesn't know whether to run left or right. That's kind of funny. No, you don't have time. You don't have time. Move, move, move. Let's split the group so we don't have to keep falling back with both sides. Alright, you're good to pursue again. I think pulse charged munitions would be really useful for their armor piercing capability. It's just very, very expensive investment. Alright, everybody shoot at that thing. Good. Scary things are dead. And I feel like another zombie pack is coming in from Foggy. Oh, well, rip to the rhinos. At least I already have everyone out here. Kibble coming in from Foggy, I guess is payment. Alright, so everybody around here is dead. You know what I'm going to try? I don't think this is going to work, but tip up. And this mortar. Let's try to arc one into here and burn them up from inside. That'd have to be a hell of a shot. Hell of a shot, kid. 1 in a million, you know. Something like that, but... Whoa! They walked right... Oh, no, here they go. Now they're going rhino. Second, I thought those rhinos would be scared. Oh, no, they're scared for now. Those crabs are actually going to be doing a pretty good job of killing them. So let's see if we can hit this 1 in a million shot. That'd be really cool. Crab revenge. Hey, I didn't hit you. You leave me alone. Potato with the antibiotics. I shouldn't have a long group of shooters running from friendly fire. So all the animals they just decimated are going to come back. The monkeys have already started to. Anyone that has lowish mood here, I'm going to dismiss. Wish there was some meals out here for me to sit on. Not. Alright, I don't want to stand near any of the... Okay, that's going to be a zombie rat. Come on, crabs, you're going the wrong way. At least they retain some of the injuries that turned them. Because otherwise this crab would be very hard to kill. Did the Huskies get reassigned to home? Yes, they did. Rhino G... Oh, that rhino got infected. Too bad I can't, like, right-click, cut head off. Might as well just prep the turning. It turns a little faster. Any luck? None so far with the bombing. Figured while we're all standing here, we might as well do some hunting. Come on, just take it down. Take it down. There's not going to be body parts left of this rhino when we're done. Shoot, how many missing body parts do you have? Oh, 0. Okay, cool. That's unusual. So we're waiting, what, for this rhino to turn? That's going to be a while. This rat, I think, already did. I'm going to send everyone home for now. Do we have space in our butchery? Nope. So, preferred, important. I'm going to allow corpses of animals in here, I guess, that are not rotten. And that way we can at least carry some of these guys. All, and I'm going to have to re-restrict them once they get there. All. Oh, here's the zombie rhino. Hey, everybody. Zombie's back. Alright, he's dead. Grabbing some of the additional creatures that are hunted so they don't go to waste. This is definitely filling up real quick of all sorts of different supplies. What kind of voices do we have in your head when I read the chat? I don't generally prescribe voices, but I know that you, Ron, would have an accent, at the very least. And not a single shot has gotten through yet. Okay, well, tip. Quit attempting. I have bad ideas. Can. Want to be a party to my bad idea? He doesn't. He really, really, really doesn't. But the thing is, I am sometimes an authoritarian. This shelf should not have random weapons in it. Okay. Let's go, Mr. Can. A party to my terrible idea. So first off, I should be able to lob a Molotov through the stone into their face. Yes, that did work. And maybe I don't need to do anything else? Or maybe I'll just keep throwing it into their face until enough of them burn. I just have to make sure not to break the granite. See, I'm not endangering you too much. Come on, everybody, line up. It's like for alms at a church, but Can is serving Molotov instead. Need to start spending, Hardminus says. Oh, bye-bye, Panther. Once enough of them, like a critical mass of them, are on fire, it will spread enough. Alright, I think they're critical. We've hit critical mass. Let's get the assault rifle. Oh, look at here! A rat. Is that the rat I knew that had shot because it got bit once? Yeah, because this one was shot and shredded. Alright, restrictions. Stay home for all the people that were hauling meat. These zombies are coming in. Mickle Moose, you're the only one on the night crew, so congratulations. We're going to have a zombie overrun incident. So I am set to what? Stay home? So let's take a look at the stay home, make sure that no one goes anywhere weird. Nope. Okay, there is some weirdness here. We should not be allowed in the slug boxes. Alright, now it should be all set. I suppose all these zombies here, this might make for a good experiment on whether my fire trap works. So let's test the fire trap. It's kind of expensive to do it because that's a lot of chem fuel for not a whole lot of zombies, but it's an experiment. Are the pets restricted? They are, but they're set to stay close, so let's make them stay home. Thanks for the reminder there, Ron. Alright, so not all these little crispy critters are going to die, but a lot of them are. That cave is going to be super... Oh, no, that's outdoors. That's too bad. There's another group of zombies outside. Yeah, they're glued to this turret. There's something about this turret that is, like, sexually attractive to zombies. I don't understand why. But a part of me thinks, at some point, I'm just going to uninstall them because... Originally, this was to bait out, like, doomsday launchers and things like that, but the net result has just been annoying. Just annoying. Leo, a question like that is tough to answer. You know what? Oh, God, no, not like that. Okay, I misclicked. And I've pissed them all off. I meant to go have him close the door like this to lock them in. Because now they're locked in. And that guy is locked entirely. Alright, so let's forbid this. I'm going to move the blade so it doesn't get burned. Also move my legendary shield belt. Pry, where are you going? No, you're not going anywhere. Away. Oh, well, there's one locked out here. I just have to wait for this zombie to burn to death. Just a little misclick. That's all it was. Kind of scares me that this can get so close. But I'm still technically safe. Alright, come on, zombie, just die. Marine armor's done. Hasty put it here, so this is Tippa's. Just gonna have Tippa go straight for it. Mind disease. So mind, if you are curious, is generally an inspiration or something like that. Part of me wants to just open the door and slice this thing. I'm gonna do it. Chop. I could have probably done that sooner. Alright, now stage 2 of the compression trap. Oh, so it needs to be 3 spaces over, not 4. Today I learned. Let's move that for later. And bid this. So it spreads eventually, but obviously it's not going to chain together the way I had envisioned. No, turrets can't target fuel. Is not the way they work. Wood coming down for don't forget bows. That's a good point. Yeah, I wanted some bows. So if I'm gonna have bows, the first thing I need to do is make sure I'm not gonna immediately destroy them. So non-smeltables, short bows will destroy, and recurve bows. Actually, great bows do more damage and have more penetration. So maybe I'll use great bows. The advantage to recurve bows is they do fire faster. We can also destroy pillars, and that's about it. Oh, psychic drone high mail. Ooh, that hurts. cotton. And that's grown enough. Double strand. And make 5 great bows. Neomech serum coming down. Active. This thing here, I'm pretty sure, is nothing. I've been by that once, and I don't think it was an ancient danger, if memory serves. Again, could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure it is not. So, in this corridor down here, killed all but 6, which is a pretty good amount. This tunnel's getting pretty hot, but these zombies, despite it being 700 degrees, are not spontaneously combusting or anything like that. Maybe it was an ancient danger. Maybe I don't recall correctly. I don't know. Apologize if that's the case. And there's the marine helmet. Tip. Oh, wear that. Wake up coming down from Alex Sark. Some of these zombies are wandering in. Where are they wandering from? I'm so tempted to see what Light Void can do. I will attempt to piss off a few zombies. And with shooting back up. I know you're all going to start saying rip. Tippa should, yes, indeed be on Brawler restriction. That's my bad. She already took off her marine armor. Alright, come on, guys. There's meat. I want to whittle this group down until there's just one left. Alright. North. This is forced open. I was hoping to trap a singleton in there. But I'm going to move around and keep dancing. Alright, come on, here I am. Come on out here. Hungry little hippos. Well, I can't really confirm it works, but we'll see in a moment here. This is a pretty safe environment. Where there's... Oh, good job, Light Void. Alright, so it's viable-ish. Let's pull these zombies away from the door so I can open the door and kill the rest. We still do have some zombies left on the map. It's gonna wander in and be a problem. Oops, sorry, Cry. Had you conscripted. Tad Wander VTech. Okay, that's potentially dangerous. I'm gonna have to keep an eye on him. Because Tad Wanders can get themselves really eaten pretty quick. What's going on with this butchery? Why aren't we butchering anything? Alright. Chief Cook Zarm. I see the door being propped open. I'm just going to forbid the ability to get there. Alright, Zarm. Just butcher a whole bunch. There we go. Yes, yes. Keep doing it. Beautiful. We're getting our meat back. I think I have enough hay. So you are going to be switched over to rice. That's probably enough for now. Looks like I'm building up a pretty healthy amount of stock here. One of the things I should pull out of that stock is steel. Not sure where. I guess I could put steel here too. So I'm going to line this up. We're going to have a really ridiculous amount of steel. Just sort of sitting here. So copy, paste. Oh, steel, rearming. And that will help to alleviate some of the space that's stuck in there. Oh, Mickle Moose, you shouldn't have been able to do that. We got more zombies coming in from Seraphim. Alright, one thing I should do is to deal with the ones that are in the kill box. So this new group is humans, humanoid, something. Wood from Seraphim. Medicine from Aldris. And as soon as everybody is awake, I'll be sending kind of a hit squad to roam around the map, trying to clear out. Whoa! Great bow is a masterwork. That should be helpful. So here's one of the things I was sort of curious about. The zombies tend to sniff out people, like, really, really, really fast. Damien, I'm going to have you grab this masterwork great bow and see if you can't Turok your way through the crowd. Because I think even if it doesn't make noise, they sort of do notice anyway. No, maybe they don't. Alright, Fangface, I think the most helpful thing you could do here is to move this dude. Luciferum coming down. Let's get juiced, he says. Alright, so now that door's not propped open. Yeah, I don't think these guys are... They don't know what's happening to them. They just know that they're getting poked full of arrows. Ooh, nice. I'm down. Cheese, you want to join us? No, I'm just going to have Damien do it solo for now. Just so I can watch it carefully. Alright, Fang. That base is getting might bit nasty, isn't it? Hey, I said don't force that open. Whatever happened here? Nickel, you should go to sleep. Your night owl. Happening up on your hour. Alright, so I am indeed getting ready to open fire and clear out a whole bunch of them. Just trying to grab them one at a time so I don't disrupt their work. Not you, Mickle. Zarm, you should probably cook. Cyborg Chimp, you'll join us. Alright, here we go. I think they hear me now. So this should activate, yeah, this is grabbing the other groups around the map. Get him out of the compression trap. Come on, there's flesh here. Having such an amazing shield belt. I'm not immortal, but oh my god, do I ever feel it. Sorry, Damien. Didn't mean to have you sit around there. Let's make another shield belt with... Case... Shield? You can do it. It's fine. I'm gonna dismiss shield so he can go do it. Literal meds coming down for karma. Might work, might work. All right, Zero, you're moody. Nugget, you're moody. What's their range? Their range should be... Nope, back up a little bit. Shield was actually the one that made the legendary shield belt, FYI. Madsy just sent, beakies and things. The Light Void is just running interference. Take out the things that are getting a little too close. Like this guy right here is probably going to get too close. Alright, now let's back up. That's kind of a lot of them. Right, I just missed you. Why are you still here? Oh. Well, here's the real test. Looking good so far. Crack with teeth. Did not get infected. I think it works, dudes. I think we can brawl them. I wouldn't use it as a primary method to deal with the hordes, but it's functional. It's quite functional. He had like 3 or 4 zombies jumping on him, trying to bite him. And between being really good at dodging and having tough armor, he got bit, and it didn't even do anything to his arm. Because bionic parts... Oh, yep, there we are. Bionic parts are infection-proof. Oh, it's time to hide behind the walls, because it is getting heavy. Fry, you just got slugged. Your leg is gone. That's my bad. We'll have him go limp. Who's exhausted? Well, that's your fault. Fry, wasn't that... Oh no, that wasn't even the leg that had the stupid bite scar. I thought for a second it was like a curse in disguise, but nope, it's just a curse. Just a straight up curse. I don't care who makes this leg. Someone make it. Guys. Alright, Nugget, how are you faring? Hit a bionic leg, no problem. Alright, I don't think this fight warrants the slugs anymore. Alright, Cry, you are getting patched up by Zom now. Those slugs should have a powerful knockback. Yeah, that'd be pretty cool. The reason there isn't, like, knockbacks in this game, in RimWorld, is I think it would just... It would make it harder for the game to run for computers that aren't supercomputers. Essentially. Alright, so for restrictions... What is stay home? Okay, so this is involved in stay home, so we should unlock that door. And I'm going to start fighting them from up here. Fry, you... Probably, well, at least for now, I'm gonna stick a peg leg in there. No, you know what? I don't have a lot of meds. I'm gonna spare the meds. I'm not saying you're not worth it. I'm just saying I'm working on something much better for you. I haven't dealt with them down there either. But now there's, what, only like 6? A lot more reasonable than what we had before. And then another thing I could do is cut through the entire zone. But one thing I should do before that is set up some fail-safes. Medicine. Oh, so shield belt is done. Hippo will go get that. Let's leave this door open. And let's go on the other side of this wall so this wall doesn't get melted. Alright, so there's a few torti, or whatever, tortoises. Medicine, medicine, medicine. B-Ray sent some, and Shield sent some for Fry's surgery. And Jalen sent some as well. Come on, it smells me through the wall. Oh, you little cheater. Alright, animals. Numbers 6. Oh, there's 7. So there's a tortoise out here. Getting pretty fast at that, aren't I? Fastest zone checker in the West. Alright. These turrets have been a real problem because they keep causing the zombies to get choked here. And for no good reason. Alright, so I think Damien is mining out the danger tunnel. Witsy sending in some Luciferium. Yep, so the danger tunnel is mined. But these things are stuck behind locked doors. Locked and blocked. And I'm gonna wait till sunrise. You know what I'm gonna do? And this psychic drone is very, very bad on the mood here. Juliet! You dumb, greedy, annoying. Wow, what a terrible character. Of all the negative traits you can have, she has most of them. No dumb labor, no cleaning. That's already redundant. Come on, what are you saying? I don't clean ×2? You're greedy, and you're annoying, and you have no ability to shoot. Cool. Enjoy the afterlife. Alright, the just in case doors are getting built. Then come up, sun up tomorrow. I will do something about the tunnel zombies, the tunnel snakes. That way we can be, when we're zombie free, we're actually free from zombies. Not like some weird hybrid of not actually being free from them. Work with new moods, please. I'm trying. So let's take a look. The moods is all like the high psychic drone. There's not a whole lot else that I can do to counteract that. I don't have a lot of psychoid, and whatever happened to my smoke leaf? Got smoke leaf somewhere. Well, what I can do up here is make joints. And let's put smoke leaf here. They'll help a little bit, but not that great. Smoke leaf. And then I'll put a stockpile herbal here. With a capital E. Herbal meds. That will make drug production a little bit easier. And then we have cloth right over there. What I really need is to get rid of some of the wealth I have. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to send it to a neighbor, and I'm going to send him just the junk I don't really want. Like the teeny stacks of just trash. And broken down clothing. Yeah, no, some of the clothing. I'll send that as a gift bag. Because just, oh, there we go. Separate cheese is on a wander. That thing has actually had food sitting here. Didn't get to eat it in time. Alright, bionic leg is done. So, cry. Get that installed. Transport pods are done. Here, neighbor. Man, that wasn't worth very much, but whatever. Don't worry, Cheese. You're not going to die again. You're not... I really don't see a scenario where you're going to randomly wander all the way down here. Plus, you know what I could do? I'll deal with that. I'll deal with that, that southern group right now. Tear them up. So we're going to get a silly amount of shooters. And... Try, you didn't end up getting your leg, so go to surgery. Mickle, you're a... Not all. Okay, let's force this open. Come on. Come on, eat. Rom, rom, rom. Right over here. God, they're so dumb. Whirlwind. I don't know what you're doing, but... Go to pets. Alright, Nugget. Time to make some noise. Yeah, piss them off. There's 6 of them. The number of zombies on the entire map is 6. So, yeah, this should be fine. Yes, making noise. Finally reclaiming this area. Not be able to use this area for a long time. Is Light Void the new door rat? In some cases, some isolated cases, I wouldn't say he's the door rat per se. I would say that the risk to him opening doors is far lower than others because he's able to tank. So here's what I want to do here. I want to put in a door system here, which keeps the extreme end of this tunnel closed off, and then I can keep all the others open. Deal coming in from Danley. Put it to good use? I will. As far as I'm concerned, the whole map is cleared. Damien, why are you so dang happy? Oh, because you're enchanted sanguine. Yeah, I'll leave you alone. V-Tech. After you eat that, could I, oh my god, that is such a... A shield with the bits for the zero zombie. Alright, V. I have a... Don't worry, there's no zombies around, so this is not going to get you killed. But, oh, well, here comes some zombies. Oh, here comes a raid. Smart. Send in raiders when there are no zombies. So, these guys... Just a regular old raid. They do have 1 triple launcher, but, restrict. Stay close. Animals. To the pets. And turn around. Oh, well, going your own way. Okay, actually, restrict stay home. Stay close puts you in the kill box. Now, I don't want Cheese wandering out in the middle of this. That would be bad. Oh, whoa. Cheese is reminding me not to do it. He just hit the he just hit 300 sub-gifts. Record for me for sure. Alright, so these little pukey raiders, I'm gonna shoot real good. Oh, really? The guy leading the raid is me? I hate that. Another raid coming in. Woo-wee, that's a big raid. You got what, like 2 doomsday launchers, a triple launcher, a whole bunch of other dangerous ordinances. Cool, I say in air quotes. Alright, Mickle, it's not time to cross stream. Oh, here's more raids, I'm guessing. Yes. Yes, you all had planned this, didn't you? Celebrating the 0 mark. In the most hateful way possible. I love it. Thank you for the raids. It's gonna be fun. Alright, so it's this little Snuva here who's got the triple. Add the triple. Triple's out of play. Really? You want to go? Okay, fine. You want to go in there? I will power these up. Alright, save the slugs. Tip and Light Void, we got some people trying to bash doors. Okay, game's pausing again. Okay, zombies are coming in from Light Void. Raiders are fighting raiders, because they're different groups of raiders. These zombies are spawning in down here. Yeah, sure, send more. We got Doom, two trips. These guys are using all their ordinances on each other. I'm gonna still have to deal with the survivors. Oh, don't you hit that. Don't you hit that. Alright, so these doors are fine. Restrict lift to stay close so I can rearm, repair, etc. Most of these guys are going to go to sleep because it's nighttime. You decided to raid at like 8 p.m. That's my bedtime. Hey, Steel Battalion. Alright, can. No, that's not what I want. I don't think sightseeing in the kill box is a wise idea. They're all playing. Oh, wow. I have a... Okay, that worked out oddly. I have a shield of zombies coming to block these guys that have triples and the like. So let's not make noise. Let's let them deal with each other for now. Happy 4th. Alright, cheese, eat the food. Checking up north. Oh, you guys... Oh, good! We're all on the same team. That's gonna be healthy. Ken, how you doing? You still, got rockets? Up. Game's a little frozen. Here we go, more zombies from edicts. So now let's get people to the defenses. Southern zombies, humanoid styled. And more zombies from AI, east. Ooh, Leviathans in that group. That's a hellish swarm. cheese. So where are the heavy ordnances, and who has them? Arnold has just the one. VTech. Sorry, Arnold. You should have gotten to the chopper. He's knocked out. Thanks, V. Welcome to my base! It was gratuitous and mean, but I love it. Alright, you guys. No more crossing over. Exploded. I don't even know. Alright. Put your frag grenades away. Oh yeah, there's zombies behind you. Well, good luck with that. Alright, VTech, you got clipped. Oh god, you got clipped, but like, the hospital is disgusting. They want to brawl, that's weird. Oh, one of them has an inferno. Ray, did you not get it set on fire? Maybe you didn't. Alright, they're fleeing. One of the turrets got destroyed. I'm gonna power up the other one that's really low. Who's... No one's left. Alright, everybody. Take 5. That was good. Can. Good work. Good aim. What? You had... This is alright. Sapper's going through the southern door. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I don't like that. That's illegal. Give your ammo. Hey guys, where do you think you're going? Doing over there? Alright, all the shooters can be dismissed. This is very much a use of... Oh, wow, you've destroyed the walls. Well, you guys are sure feeding the zombies. It's gonna be hard to isolate who's zombie and who's not. Oh, here comes zombies. Let's get the hell out of there. I'll try to finish this guy off because he's just going to turn into a zombie. If I don't. Doing something nice. Can you believe it? What What kind of injuries do we have? Bruises, bruises, bruises. Okay, I can ignore bruises for a while. Well, Durkuchi here is going to be eaten. This guy needs to move. Girl, whatever. I didn't really check. Tip. Paul. Alright, stay home should no longer include, or stay close, or stay home, yes. Should no longer include this area. Off limits. Geez, let's get you firing. You should be already starting. Alright, tip. Oh, 1 frame per second. I don't know why my frame rate just went to hell in a handbasket. But we're back to being normal. So, Karanik sent some, AI sent some, Edict sent some, Light Void sent some, Raid from Red, increased skill for Tippa, cooking, and the Raid from Thorn. There's the door above the tunnel that isn't restricted. That one? Or this one? That one wouldn't have mattered because this is restricted over here. RimWorld does not have a good target acquisition code. You don't necessarily attack who's closest to you. You just attack for the sake of attacking. I think this is a perfect. I'm not going to be able to. I'm not going to be able to shut the door behind them, but this is a pretty good cause for the flood trap, the fire trap. So let me queue to use that. Chat event, clear weather, cool for Morpheus and Boopy Doopy. Sending me medicine, thank you. Use that, Boopy Doopy. Alright, someone's got to be in range of this turret. There we go. Alright, bring them south. And then we'll fire this off now that we've rearranged it and retooled it. That's up. Did this guy get bit? No. Okay. Oh, you had to buy on a cart. That's too bad. That would have been useful. Alright, this is off. Come in! And come in. I know I'm hitting my uptime, but I want to leave you with something, some nice warm feelings to remember me by. For assignments here, let's do Dr. Care No meds. I'm really low on meds. We might want meds for when we really need them, and not just have like a bruise. Mickle, you are a night owl, so you're gonna be used. Wake up coming from Potato. Hyperweave from Savior. I really should use my Hyperweave. I have a decent amount of it, and I haven't really been using it. This is mediocre because it is so filthy. You got to shoot a triple launcher at a swarm of enemies who fired on you, and you didn't even get shot, so I think you're going to do some cleaning. Let me hold fire for a sec. We've made enough noise. I want to use all the ammo. Impressive, going up, very impressive. It was so nasty. Oh, you know, our infection, I'm going to clean up the hospital first, because the infection rate goes up a lot. Don't. Stop trying to go to sleep, man. want a nice home. Okay, so we've got pretty much everyone here. I'm going to remind them to come attack me. Pickle, guess what? You get to set the fire. And we should have a lovely chain explosion. Oh, burn, you little jerks. That is delicious. That works quite well. And you want wake up? You're pretty happy and pretty well rested. Okay, well, unfortunately, I wasn't able to close the door. Uh-oh, right, the turrets. All right, well, we have working fire foam poppers, but that's going to have to be for next episode, because I'm over time already. That was fun, guys. I really liked how you coordinated and sent a bunch of those raids. That was that made it interesting. I will be here next week for Survive the Swarm. That is my next stream, meaning that Wednesday, Friday, Saturday for Kenshi on the Rim 1 and 2, and then the Wardens of Eridor. I'm off for Thanksgiving. So all of my fellow Americans, I want to wish you a happy Thanksgiving. We do have free games to be given away. Hold on, this music volume from the... Yeah, okay. We have some free games given away on the Discord server. All you got to do is join and go hop into the current events, and there's something like, I don't know, 24 games being given away. Kenshi and RimWorld included, and some other really great ones as well. If you have feedback from me, I'll be sticking around for a few minutes after the stream to take your feedback. I wanted to thank all the people that donated bits and gifts this episode. Totally awesome. I also wanted to thank Zombiefied for making further changes to the Zombiefied mod. He's been taking input from the community and changing the mod to make it better and also to suit our needs a little bit. And I really, really appreciate that as well. Thanks for watching, everybody. I'll catch you all later. Adios.